Hi, my name is Alex Phillips and I'm CIO of NOV. My job is to make sure our IT infrastructure and security enable our business as we power the people who power the world. A few years ago, we began a major transformation, our journey to Zero Trust. Zero Trust isn't something you can roll out overnight. It's an architectural and mindset shift. We're still on the journey to fully eliminate firewalls, VPNs, and SD-WAN. However, there have been a lot of quick wins along the way. One of the most exciting parts of this journey was transforming our network. Like many enterprises, we relied on a traditional hub and spoke network with a castle and moat security model. A massive MPLS network connected our data centers, branch offices, factories, and OT systems. Firewalls and security appliance after security appliance protected the perimeter, and everything inside was trusted by default. This trust that enabled the old model to work is the very feature that attackers now exploit and use to move laterally. A large routable network connecting everything is now a massive risk. Our journey was driven by the need to reduce cost, improve productivity, and protect against evolving threats, and we needed to do it fast. Sticking to the old approach wasn't an option. That's why we partnered with Zscaler and began adopting Zero Trust. Our initial focus was clear: eliminate MPLS costs while delivering a better user experience. SD-WAN and local internet breakouts were the answer. This saved us millions, gave us faster connections, and enabled direct access to cloud apps like Microsoft 365. But here's the issue. SD-WAN still operates on trust. And just like MPLS, it allows ransomware to move laterally. This got us thinking about one of the biggest lessons from the COVID lockdowns. Zero Trust allowed our users to work remotely without the risk of extending our network to every household via VPN. Instead of giving users full network access where they could scan and discover our entire network, they could only access the specific applications they needed and knew about. For example, only our critical user group could access our critical apps. At first, the idea of user-to-app segmentation brought back memories of painful network segmentation and network access control projects. But this time it is very different. Zscaler's platform gives us full centralized visibility into who uses which resources, and through clever use of AI and years of experience, they recommend access policies. With our success with Zero Trust working so well for remote users to prevent lateral movement, why not bring it to our branches and facilities? We realized that with the Zero Trust architecture, we didn't need to connect every location to massive WANs anymore. All we needed was an internet connection. Each location became its own secure island, just like a coffee shop. No complex routing, no firewalls or VPNs, no lateral movement between sites. But would it work? In the legacy world, there's always been an inverse relationship with security and productivity. Security goes up, productivity goes down. You never have the right balance, either so secure work can't happen, or super productive and at major risk, or worse, compromised. This trade-off goes away with Zero Trust. Bringing new sites online is simple and secure. I just need an internet connection. And acquisitions got faster, easier, and safer. No network integration required to provide users access to the applications they need. Zscaler Zero Trust Exchange acts like a switchboard on steroids. Every access request is challenged. There's no implied trust. Access is only granted if all conditions are met, such as you are who you claim to be, you have the right permissions, your device meets all the security standards, is it corporate issued, security apps are verified and running, or that you have a minimum OS or patch level, whatever you want to set. And this isn't something firewalls or SD-WAN can do and doesn't require a massive segmentation project. We kicked off our project by analyzing and categorizing our 550 plus facilities. We identified over 200 sites that only had users and a few IoT devices like copiers and time clocks. The users already had the Zscaler agent on their laptops, and the limited IoT is moving to cloud-native connections, which means we don't really need SD-WAN at these locations. Other sites, like factories, are more complex. They not only have common IoT devices, time clocks, cameras, access control systems, but also CNC machines and thousands of sensors. These complex locations require Zscaler Edge, which routes traffic through the Zero Trust Exchange for security and policy enforcement, which eliminates the need for SD-WAN. One of the most innovative capabilities of the Zscaler Edge that we are excited about is Zero Trust device segmentation. Microsegmentation projects have historically been challenging. Some approaches require costly upgrades and downtime. Others rely on agents, which don't work on many of our IoT devices. Zero Trust device segmentation solves those problems. It discovers, classifies, and isolates every endpoint, creating a network of one without agents. I hear CISOs say all the time, assume you've been breached and focus on minimizing the blast radius. With Zscaler and Zero Trust, we are on the journey to making it a reality. This level of security and segmentation simply wasn't possible with our old network and security architecture. We all know AI-driven threats are coming, and they're coming fast. They're going to include things unlike anything we've seen before. Security solutions must evolve just as quickly. That's why the Zscaler Zero Trust platform and AI-driven approach is critical in keeping us ahead of what's next. We'll need a secure by design architecture instead of one of default trust.